It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the arrival of Chris Paul to Phoenix turned this team into a contender. Coach Monty Williams said, quote, he's brought such a winning mentality. Off the court, on the court, lifting the level of our team. I don't have enough time to talk about everything that he has done. Brian?
One of the all-time greats, Allie. No question about it. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. And it's Bullock in at the small forward. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And it's the Suns to start out. Here's Booker. Ayton with a screen. Pulls it. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. Shoots over Dinwiddie. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Doncic, no good. Paul finds Booker. And just over a minute played here to start the game. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Bullock.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Dinwiddie against Booker. Fade away. Here's Ayton. The shot off that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. Shoots over Paul. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Doncic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Shoots from 14. That one off the back iron and out. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Dinwiddie with it. For 3. Bullock's shot is off.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Johnson passes to Booker. Over Dinwiddie. Booker can't get it to go.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Here's Wood. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you take control of what you can take advantage of, and that means playing through contact.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Wood, a screen on Paul. Doncic passes to Wood. And Wood with the stuff. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Johnson. Misses the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic against Paul. Dinwiddie outside from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. And out of bounds. The Mavericks will take it. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Phoenix, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile 1 drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Outside Paul. The 3 ball. They get it back. Here's Ayton, bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Doncic, no good. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Back to Dinwiddie. Wood with the screen. 6 to shoot. Dinwiddie on the attack. And it's Wood. That time on the assist by Dinwiddie. Wood's got 6 points.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Pass to Johnson. Down low. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, just tremendous court recognition. DeAndre Ayton excelling in the pick and roll there.
And here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Dinwiddie against Booker. Pass to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Bridges. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Booker against Dinwiddie. Doncic left side. Gets it to go. His 2nd make in 6 tries.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Ayton with a screen. Nifty move. That one's wide left.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. The Suns will go for a different look here. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Johnson. Okogie's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Wood. Kleba comes in for Bullock. Hardaway's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. The Mavericks leading. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Now here's Kleba. Launches it. Finney Smith's shot is off. Here's Okogie, defended by Hardaway. Bridges passes to Payne. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Saric a screen. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And Dallas with possession. Pass to Ntilikina. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Now Payne. What, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
And the Suns making a change here. Lee's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Ntilikina. Outside Finney Smith. Outside Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Okogie on the wing. He's marked by Finney Smith, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side Payne. Saric a screen. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Hardaway, no good. The Suns trailing. Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Payne outside. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ntilikina. Kleber outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Ntilikina from behind the arc. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Payne. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 39% in the early going. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hardaway. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Now here's Payne. Shoots from 14. Doesn't go for him. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Hardaway with it. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper. And now a 5-point Dallas lead.
Well, how pretty is the shooting form of Hardaway Jr.? This guy is on point.
Now here's Payne. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 5. And we'll be back with you shortly.
19. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Dallas with possession. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Over Wood. Paul with the bucket.
Now this is a comfort zone for Chris Paul. That mid-range game, you better guard it.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. Wood, a screen on Booker. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so here's Phoenix. Following the score by Dallas and last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Well, Norris, Commissioner Silver has acknowledged that the style of play in today's game may have an added impact on players' bodies. How so, you think?
I think, Brian, it's not only style of play, it's the nature of an NBA schedule. You're talking 82 games over the course of several months strung together. It's going to challenge anybody physically and mentally. The wonderful part of today's science is we can have a greater understanding of that and when to rest and when to play.
Now here's Doncic. His last outing, he had 24 points. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Doncic against Paul. The Suns clear it. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Booker, pass to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Crafty move. Paul can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And he's going for the lob. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Booker against Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. McGee a screen on Paul. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Doncic. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from McGee. Paul against Doncic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Shooting for Dallas, JaVale McGee. 1 shot.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Booker no good. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 from Wood. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And now a 7-point Dallas lead.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
For 3, Bridges. Mavericks with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Again, Dallas.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Well, Phoenix is shooting a rough 29% from the field here. And the Suns call time here. And we know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there.
Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ayton passes to Bridges. And here's Ayton to stop the run. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Wood outside. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Wood's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, DeAndre Ayton can be a gifted scorer. He is capable of some big-time nights.
Now Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Pass to Paul. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet. 3-pointer off the mark. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Doncic. Here's McGee. Rebound by Bridges. Now here's Paul. Guarded by Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. McGee with a steal. Dinwiddie against Ayton. And McGee with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Paul passes to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Paul against Doncic. Here's McGee. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges outside. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Doncic against Paul. Pass to McGee. Over Ayton. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 11.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Here's Paul. Fader on the way. The Mavericks pull it in. Wood's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
The NBA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Dallas calls time here.
Who's ready for t-shirt time? Get on your feet, get loud, fans.
Making some changes. Saric checks in for Ayton, and Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Kleba comes in for Wood. Finney-Smith's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Here's Ntilikina. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bullock. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Saric.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Payne finds Saric. The three. Jam it, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Finney-Smith with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
No good on the free throw.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
Craig is checked in for Johnson. And he sinks the second. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Ntilikina. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 6 on the shot clock. It's Bullock on the wing. Dallas again missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. Back to Payne. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Can't hit from in close.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Kept alive. Pass to Bullock. Here's Ntilikina. Second chance effort. Here's Powell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Powell's got his first points of the game. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Here's Shamet. This one for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Powell outside. To the inside. Takes one from 10 feet. The Suns clear it.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
Payne with it. There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Shamet. And Dallas with a change here too. Hardaway's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Over to the wing. Here's Ntilikina. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Now here's Payne. Let's go with a 3. He can't hit that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
A huge reason they're up. Offensive rebounding, great hustle, running multiple guys on the glass. They're winning the battle of second chance points.
Great hustle by you, too, Kenny, breaking it down.
Thank you.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
Not surprising to see two competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the 3. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks leading. Out of bounds, it'll be Phoenix's ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Number 1, Chris Paul. And of course, Luka Doncic.
And you got to give credit to how both of these guys see the floor. They are all about moving the rock and trying to set their guys up. This is why their teammates love playing with them.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Booker. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Doncic outside. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. It's Bullock on the wing. Back to Finney Smith. 5 on the clock. Wood passes to Dinwiddie.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Booker. Here's Johnson for the lead. Second chance shot. That's good on the jumper. 18 points for him.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Oh, sweet move. Doncic with the bucket. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by DeAndre Ayton.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands. But that's easier said than done.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. 5 points in the game. Bullock's shot is off.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Booker, the pass to Bridges. They get it back. And Ayton gets it to go. And now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
From deep, here's Doncic. That shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker, the pass to Paul. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Here's Paul. Mavericks with a rebound. Wood's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Dallas, no good that time either. The Suns have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Doncic following the score by Phoenix. Out of bounds. It would be Phoenix's ball.
We have learned in a very brief period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Paul. Inside. Ooh, McGee with the block. They retain possession. Johnson finds Paul. Second shot opportunity, and the jumper falls for him. Paul's got 8 points. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable, Doris.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Now Booker, 11 points in the game. The ball's knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Wood left side. Takes a 3. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
"16 feet out, and they pick up 2. He's got 13.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Doncic with it. 12 points for him. Dinwiddie, no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Baseline jumper. Ooh, McGee with the block. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Ayton finds Booker. Up and over Hardaway. And that one hits the back iron.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Pass to McGee. Back to Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Paul. Up top, Aiden, covered by McGee, and it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Saric checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Outside Booker, fires for three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardaway with a screen on Paul. Doncic with the bucket.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Outside Booker, pass to Paul. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Booker against Hardaway. Now here's McGee. Doncic right side. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside Johnson. Back to Booker. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. Here's Saric. Called in by McGee. McGee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul against Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now McGee. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. McGee's got 11 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Ball passes to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Doncic, a screen on Booker. Powell outside. Doncic on the wing. Down low. And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now here's Booker. He's got 16, and the shot goes in.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Johnson a screen on Hardaway. Here's Johnson. Paul passes to Johnson. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Fades back. That one a little long. The Suns leading. Looking to get it going. And Paul puts it in. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Chris Paul, when he feels like he can get his jumper going, he's going to it. There's such confidence in that shot.
Doncic outside. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. 4th, Cameron Johnson.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
group getting ready for the Suns. Craig is checked in for Johnson. Lee comes in for Bridges. Okogie's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And Dallas also making a switch. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Doncic. Pass to Lee. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Lee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Payne. To the middle. Here's McGee. Counted and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Dario Saric. Kleba, he's checked in for Finney Smith.
JaVale McGee at the line for one.
One shot.
And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Payne. Pass to Okogie. Saric a screen. Tries again. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kleba outside. McGee a screen on Craig. 4 on the clock. Here's Kleba. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the Suns shooting 41% since halftime. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Craig. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Craig's got himself on the board with a three there.
You gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Hardaway. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Suns on top. They're up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got DeAndre Ayton, Torrey Craig out there with Damian Lee. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Payne in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Lee. He buries it from 3.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Dinwiddie, right side. And he banks in the layup. And here's Payne. Pass to Ayton. Over Wood. Another shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Craig, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Okogie. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Shooting one.
That's good from Ayton. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now here's Wood. Pass to Hardaway. The rebound by Bridges.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway to the paint. Here's Wood. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Lee. Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Now Payne. From deep, Johnson. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Wood against Ayton. Pass to Bullock. Clock at 6. Doncic outside. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Johnson a screen on Doncic. Bridges passes to Ayton. Over Wood. Phoenix no good that time either. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Johnson a screen on Dinwiddie. Bridges finds Ayton. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. And Dallas also making a switch. Finney Smith's checked in. That's good from Ayton. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Dallas. It's Booker on the wing. Takes the three. Offensive rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Ball passes to Bridges. Inside. Here's Ayton. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 4-3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Paul, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Booker. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Paul passes to Booker. Oh, there's the alley. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Dinwiddie, no good. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. Ayton's got 30.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Wood, a screen on Paul. Out to Wood. Now here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Ball against Doncic. From deep, Johnson. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
He drops it from range.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. Throws it up high. And Wood with the stuff.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Goes back up. Here's Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
2 shots.
That's good from Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Ayton hits them both.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Wood, right side. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wood. Wood hits them both. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Booker with it. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. Ayton with a screen. To the inside. And stolen by Wood. Pass to Bullock. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Bridges outside. Now Ayton, guarded by Wood, unloads from 13. And there's Ayton on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Dinwiddie finds Doncic from the right block, and he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Ayton. Over Wood. And again with the rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Left side, Finney-Smith. Here's Bullock. Offline with a 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And he lobs it up top. Booker's shot is good. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Devin Booker found his rhythm early. He's sustaining the offense all by himself, and his teammates simply keep finding him.
And Wood with the stuff.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Timeout called, the Suns. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He spoke to his club like they were down in a score. He told them, quote, "We haven't won anything yet. Don't go easy. We've had all the leads like this, and we've seen them evaporate quickly." Coach bringing the urgency. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. The Suns leading. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Ayton inside. Guarded by Wood. Ayton, no good.
And that one bounced their way. But the rebounding differential has been significant. They're minus 10 in that regard.
Now here's Doncic from outside the arc. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Ball against Doncic. On the take. Second chance shot. The bank shot, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Here's Booker. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Inside, Dinwiddie. And he goes in for the dunk.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Ball against Doncic. And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Doncic against Paul. To the middle. Here's Booker. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Booker's got 27 points.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And here's Booker. Outside Paul. Wood grabs the board. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Doncic. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
It's Booker on the wing. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 7. There's 38 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Bullock. And here's Doncic outside. Rebounded by Johnson. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Suns win it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I played.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our New Balance player of the game, DeAndre Ayton.
the unmistakable feel of the first day Clark of the NBA regular season. Game each of these teams and us as broadcasters have been waiting for a long time.
No doubt about it, Kevin, and the excitement you feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player, is something you have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's gone into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Up front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Bullock in at the 3 slot.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
Pass to Bullock. They set the pick. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Doncic against Paul. Booker outside. To the middle. Picked off in midair. Bullock with it. Bridges covering. Doncic looking it over. A three-pointer is right on target.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Now here's Paul. Booker up top. Dinwiddie covering.
Dallas foul. Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. Booker finds Bridges. Clock at 6. Inside. Stolen away.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Bullock passes to Dinwiddie. Wood a screen on Booker. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 6. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney Smith. On the wing, Doncic. Over Paul. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
To stop the drought. And that one, good.
Nice work by Paul, as usual, in that mid-range area. So effective there.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Jason Kidd.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Here's Paul, following the three-point basket by Dallas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And he sinks the second.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Now here's Dinwiddie for three. Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Booker. On deep. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Finney Smith.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Here's Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Over Paul. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Suns trail by 5. The pass to Johnson. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Booker on the assist by Johnson.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Pass to Wood. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Wood with the screen for Dinwiddie. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Ayton. The score now all even. Ayton's got 6 points.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Wood at the elbow. Dinwiddie outside. Bullock with it. He's against Bridges. Bullock passes to Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Dinwiddie's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 5. To the inside. 13 feet away. Doncic, no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Passes it to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Now, Dinwiddie. Down low. Here's Doncic. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Phoenix making some changes. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Okogie comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. To Ntilikina. Back to Powell. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Powered down with both hands.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
On the wing, Bridges. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's picked off. Finney-Smith kicks to Ntilikina. Pass to Kleba. It's tipped. Here's Payne. The shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Hardaway from outside, and the three ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Johnson inside. Kleba on him. 5 on the clock. Here's Payne. Here's Sharch. And he converts the layup.
Sharch knows he has the touch needed to capitalize inside.
Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. Passes to Finney-Smith. Kleba with a screen on Johnson. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. Damian Lee comes in for Mikal Bridges.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Screen by Sharch. 8 feet away. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Payne looking around. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Right block shot. Kleba with the rebound. Here's Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. Powell with the screen. up top, 6 to shoot. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The Mavericks trailer. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. They are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. The Suns leading.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Doncic after the Suns pick up 2. Takes it inside. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. On the wing, Lee. Over Hardaway. Here's Ayton. Rebounded by McGee. Mavericks trail by 3. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Left side, Hardaway. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on JaVale McGee.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Torrey Craig, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Lee. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
That free throw good from Doncic. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And he can't hit the second.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And, Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Floats it up for Wood. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Suns miss again. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Doncic with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Johnson, a wide open look. And the Suns miss again. Mavericks leading by 3. Dinwiddie with it. 5 points in the game. Tipped away and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Teardrop shot. Wood with the block.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
Now the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Five to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Dinwiddie. Another 3 for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Johnson can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. McGee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
point to check out DeAndre Ayton here. Great showing for him last season. 4th in field goal percentage. And he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Over in the corner, Paul. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Paul against Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Paul against Doncic. The shot by Paul, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bridges. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie kicks to McGee. On the wing, Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul passes to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Doncic with a screen on Booker. McGee over in the corner. Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. He's off on the first. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. The front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Payne's got 7.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. The Suns getting the bucket. That one goes. Counted. Bullock's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas. Well, Phoenix shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Now here's Payne, guarded by Doncic. And here is Hardaway. His last outing with 20 points. Locked up there for Powell. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels in rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Here's Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. Here's Ntilikina. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pass to Powell. Inside, here's Finney Smith, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Finney Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
And the first one at the line is good.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive play.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Ntilikina. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Finney-Smith, and stolen by Payne. Pass to Shamet. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ntilikina kicks to Kleba. Now here's Bullock. He's tightly guarded. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. Suns trail by 12. The pass to Payne. Shamet on the wing. Releases. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the triple. Now Phoenix shooting around 40% from the floor here. Shamet the pass to Payne. Johnson outside. Pass to Sharch. There's the three. Ntilikina with the rebound. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. A 12-point game. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Phoenix. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Bridges. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Bullock kicks to Ntilikina. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kept alive. Here's Kleba. Misses the three. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Shamet with it. Kicks to Sharch. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hey, you know what? Even when you hit Sharch, I mean, he figures out a way to score anyway.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Lee's checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Landry Shamet.
At the line for one. What's up?
And the free throw, no good.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dallas moving it around. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Now Payne. From deep three-point range, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And a shrewd defensive player with great size is Ntilikina. Effective at staying right with his man.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. And as we turn back to analyze that first half of action, safe to say it was full of Luka magic.
Well, he came to play, I can tell you that much, tearing it up on offense. Young players out there, watch how he asserts himself.
Going to be interesting to see if the defense brings more doubles to try and slow him down. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Paul looking around to the middle. Here's Booker. And no good that time. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Doncic outside. Back to Dinwiddie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Devin Booker. After being moved at the 2022 trade deadline, Spencer Dinwiddie went on a tear with Dallas.
Yeah, I think he elevated the Mavs immediately with his scoring punch. He's a guy who can give you buckets in bunches and make plays for others. And not to mention knocking down back-to-back game winners, one coming against his former team. Yeah, I would say he was an injection of uplift for the Mavs.
He's off on the second. Suns trail by 17. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie against Paul. Bridges outside. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Dinwiddie's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Ayton in the corner. Back to Booker. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Floats it up for Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And the impressive reach of Aiden. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic.
Come get it.
He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. Back to Doncic. Takes it from 10, and it's Dallas with another.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Booker. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And I wouldn't put it past them guys to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He gets it in there. Ayton's got 16.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Passes it to Dinwiddie from past the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bridges finds Paul. Now here's Ayton. Booker outside. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Wood passes to Finney-Smith. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. They set the pick. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Suns trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Takes a 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Dinwiddie's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Doncic outside. The 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Down by 15. Booker at the elbow. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the shot is long.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Now here's Booker. He's got 13. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Ayton. And the shot is good. And that's now 18 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
He had a nice open look right there. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And taken away by Johnson. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he was going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Phoenix making some changes. Sharch is checked in for Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Bridges. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Luka Doncic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. The first free throw is good.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
The Suns making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in, and Paul drills both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now here's Powell. Hardaway for three. Sharch grabs the board. Craig finds Shamet. Suns moving the ball around. Paul with the ball. McGee's there. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Mavericks leading by 11. Ntilikina looking it over. Dinwiddie outside. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Powell. Powell's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Sharch with the screen for Paul. Stolen by McGee. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Paul. Outside Hardaway. From deep. A second chance effort. The shot's good from McGee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Paul passes to Okogie. Sharch outside. And they recover it. Over to the wing. A wide open look here for Craig. Off target from three-point range. Dinwiddie passes to Ntilikina. It's deflected. Sharch against McGee. Lets it go from 11. No good off the back of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 5. Outside Hardaway. The tray. Rebound by the Suns. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Ntilikina. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stripped it away. And here is Sharch. Sharch, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Shamet. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
And Saric kicks to Shamet. Craig passes to Paul. Back to Craig. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Shamet's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Hardaway. Tries again. In deep, McGee drops it in. McGee's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That's right, Jonathan. Time to make some noise for your tough dancer.
Some changes for Phoenix. Damian Lee, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And 1:01 left to play in the 3rd. Saric dishes to Lee. Lee, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Saric. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a chance to see stats for Hardaway. How he did last season. Averaged about 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
The first one falls. Johnson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for JaVale McGee. Saric nails them both. 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Dinwiddie kicks to Kleber. Dinwiddie outside. Powell sets a screen for Dinwiddie. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got 11.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
Now here's Payne. Dinwiddie covering. 3-pointer. Payne can't hit. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now here's Hardaway. Defense is right there. Dinwiddie outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Contest twos, right? We'll contest twos and contest threes, but no layups.
Jason Kidd feeling like they need to protect the rim above all else right now, willing to give in other areas.
And you have to take care of home base. Otherwise, it's going to be attacked all night, and that's not going to reflect well for you on the scoreboard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Wood in the post. Ayton's there. Wood with the bucket.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
Bridges outside. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now here's Payne. Ayton a screen on Doncic. The 9-foot shot. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Payne. Ayton's got 20.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
They set the pick. Hardaway passes to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the pass to Wood. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. That shot off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Now here's Booker. Johnson surveying the floor. Charity stripe shot. Out to Payne. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Dallas leading by 12. Hardaway with it. Pass to Finney-Smith from deep. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his third assist on the night. Booker the pass to Johnson. From the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Hardaway against Booker. And they double up Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic. And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Bullock's checked in. Free throws good from Doncic. Suns trail by 14. Paul kicks to Johnson. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Ayton a screen. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Here's the 3. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. Passes to Paul. The dish to Ayton. 6 to shoot. No good from 11 feet. Dallas leading by 14. Hardaway is screen on Paul. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees it.
Now here's Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. All up top. The 15-footer. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. That's now 22 points for DeAndre Ayton. Mavericks leading by 14. Now Doncic. Wood finds Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Johnson. A 3-ball. Goes back up. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 24 points.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Clock at 6. Wood can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the pass to Ayton. There's the steal. Bridges against Doncic. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Doncic missing. Suns trail by 15. Bridges dishes to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Bucket is good. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Hardaway. Wood a screen on Booker. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And that misses badly. Air ball. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Paul outside. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Back to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Pass to Wood from downtown. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Doncic. They get a hand on it. Paul outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker looking around. Over Hardaway. That one a little long. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Doncic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Johnson with a screen on Hardaway. Ball against Wood. 6 on the shot clock, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Ball against Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. A 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bridges passes to Paul. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Dinwiddie's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, boy, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
And another miss. Woof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Doncic. Floats it up for Wood, and stolen by Ayton.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him. He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Booker up top. Dinwiddie covering. Fires from 14. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Booker.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Booker. Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Ball finds Bridges. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Bridges taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits both from the stripe.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're leading by 5. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He said this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thanks, David. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
The drive by Booker. Right wing. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
Paul, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. He's perfect from the line this time. Dallas leading by 5. 1:05 left in the fourth. And here is Doncic. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Bridges finds Booker. Ayton a screen on Dinwiddie. To the middle. Nasty move. McGee with the block. And so they foul intentionally. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
14th foul. Shooting from Dallas. Luka Doncic taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. In both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 7. 32 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
Here's Paul. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.